Minnesota newspapers have worked together for 150 years now towards common goals. Despite competing every day in our markets for advertising and stories and whatever, as an association we've always come together to further the First Amendment, to further free press, to champion Minnesota newspapers, and we have such a strong organization that we've become the leading free press advocates in the state.
MNA has helped me along the way, both by giving me information on things that I needed, by giving me guidance on how to do a better newspaper, by telling me things that I need to know, by answering legal questions for me that I needed help with.
It's a great revenue source. They help them get advertising to promote in the newspaper.
Coming to a convention like this, or different meetings and trainings, some of the most valuable stuff is just talking to the other publishers or ad people or editors.
I think MNA really serves a great function for the newspapers of Minnesota. It's from legal issues, but they place ads with newspapers, and yeah, it's just a great thing to have.
You know, I think in a community newspaper, it's all about trying to tell good stories.
They're the heartbeat and the conscience of the community. We're the town criers. We're the ones that archive the histories. We're the ones that tell everybody stories from birth to death.
It's telling the stories that connect people's lives together, that make them feel part of a community. And in doing that, you create a common purpose that people feel they need to work together to get things accomplished.
In the rural communities, we don't have those resources to get the local news out there. We're the only ones that can tell the story to our readers about city council or county commissioners or the high school sports.
For us, there's still not a faster way to get that information. I still want to know what little Tommy did in a basketball game last night, and I don't want to go on Google to find it out.
We're there to educate, we are there to inform.
Even in this day and age of alternative news and fake news, as we hear, we're the gatekeepers of it, the taskmasters, as it were. I think we need to be the ones that hold public officials accountable.
You know, whether people like what we do or not, I mean, you get a thick skin and you put the facts out there, you know, whether or not you're gonna lose a subscriber or gain a subscriber. I mean, it's not about that. It's about making sure that they're given the information and that they can take that and do something with it.
Protecting those who perhaps don't have a voice that's loud enough. Being able to rise your voice through your newspaper, and of course when we're talking newspapers, it's not the paper anymore. It's all these platforms that we're on because more people are reading newspaper content than ever before.
They are very important because they keep people honest, and they represent us all as a whole.
Their legacy and the journalists and newspapers in Minnesota could go toe-to-toe with any in the country. And I know we can count on you to live up to Jefferson's words and open all avenues of truth, no matter what people say in Washington. So thank you very much for having me.